Regardless of the path, receiving the news of lupus or JDM is stressful for kids and parents alike. It can be very frustrating. Let's talk about how stress affects our bodies. There's a lot to learn about the disease, treatments, how to stay healthy, and there's a lot to do. Meet the new medical team, schedule appointments, and sometimes it's a lot of appointments. All of this is stressful. Stress is a natural human response, prompting us to address challenges in our lives. Stress changes how your body usually works. There are two types of stress. The first is a good stress. It's called eustress. Not you stressing, it's an actual word spelled E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. Eustress. And the point of eustress is actually to motivate us. It's the urgency in certain situations to help us get something done, like studying before a test, practicing before an audition, or taking medication after you have a flare, trying to keep things under control in our lives. This is our body's way of pushing us to do good, helpful things. So it's important to remember that stress is not always bad. Sometimes it's helping us to do the right things. The second kind of stress is what we usually talk about, the overwhelming kind that makes it hard to manage. That kind doesn't motivate you. That type of stress might make you say things like, this is too much. I don't know what to do. How am I ever going to do this? Is it ever going to get better? It causes you to be stuck in the moment rather than seeing the big picture.
There's another important aspect to stress too. And it's really important for us to realize that stress is an emotional thing and it's a physical thing as well. We actually have a system in our body that regulates stress. It's called our nervous system. It's what connects all of us together. And there's a few basic parts to our nervous system. Our central nervous system, which is our brain, which is inside of our head, and then our spinal cord. And then you have the ANS, or the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system has two main parts, the sympathetic part and the parasympathetic part. The sympathetic part is the fight-flight response. That's the part of our body that makes us do things like jump up and down, give high fives, work harder, do your sport well. It lets us go. It lets us also interpret whatever's around us and react. It's our fight-flight system. We also have the parasympathetic. That's our rest and relax system. Just like any electronic, our bodies need rest. The sympathetic part of our nervous system is what drains us. It gives us the energy that we need. We do a lot of stuff, and it's awesome. And we need the parasympathetic to allow us to recharge. And especially when your body is glitching, especially when you have a rheumatological condition like JDM and lupus, taking care of your parasympathetic is really important. When you have a chronic illness, your nervous system is going to fire more in the sympathetic, in the activation part, that fight-flight part. So we want to make sure that we spend time acknowledging and realizing how to shift into the parasympathetic so you can rest, so your body can restore itself. And actually, as you're in your parasympathetic, your immune system is able to rest and recover too. And lots of things actually get our nervous system to fire up. Lots of things trigger the fight-flight response. A lot of times we just think that it's a big threatening stressor or something that's bad. But really, our thoughts, our emotions, doing exciting things, living everyday life is an activation for our body. It's awesome, and everything can activate it, so it's even more important to take time just to calm it down.
Having JDM or SLE definitely activates your nervous system. There are more things to worry about, keep track of, and things to do. For example, having to miss school or an infusion appointment and then thinking about everything that you missed. Your brain registers these changes and tasks as a stressor, making your body work that much harder. Let's not forget, you're still going to go through life and experience everyday stressors that are common for kids and teens. Tests, fight with friends, arguing over chores, you know, all of that.
So having a rheumatologic condition, having lupus or JDM is a stressor. And you're like any other kid or teen out there. Your life isn't super easy. You have plenty of stressors already. So having extra to deal with, the appointments that you have to manage, The medications, the injections, all of that, and just knowing that you have something that's different about your body can take a toll. So it's going to be really important to dial up into that parasympathetic. Want some tips on how to hack into your nervous system and actually learn how to manage some of those side effects that come along with the medications? Keep watching. We're going to bring those tips to you